Yow! Welcome everybody to another full-length edition of eXtv. This marks the beginning of our coverage of the ESEA S7 LAN Finals. Now this LAN Finals was slightly marred by the absence of EG due to some roster controversies we won't get into here. So this was a three-team final between Complexity, eMg-Gaming, and Blight Gaming. Considering that Complexity was the #1 seed coming out of the season, they were given a free first round, while eMg played Blight in the lower bracket. Now, we're not going to cover that match. We're going to skip right ahead to the upper bracket finals. The lower bracket match wasn't super exciting, ended up on Viaduct, a 4-0 win for eMg. These are best of 3 series, so in the upper bracket finals, which were between eMg and Complexity, who had the bye, this first map for this series was Badlands. This went to a 5-4 final score, and it was reportedly a very exciting match, but unfortunately the second half of the map was lost into the abyss, never to be seen again by human eyes. So I thought it would just be too cruel to just cover the first half and then, you know, kind of leave you guys hanging. So instead of doing that, we're just moving ahead to the second map, Gravel Pit. So that's about to start, and hope you guys enjoy the match. Here we are in the match. As you can see, eMg is wearing their gray and red uniform, starting Gravel Pit out on defense. Of course, this is the one unusual map. Well, I guess Koth is pretty popular these days, so this is the only map that is played competitively that is attack and defend. Gorge has not been played at all, and I don't know if there's any serious discussions about Mountain Lab. But we do have double engineers. We saw the sacrifice by YZ50 dropping his toolbox for Giggly, which is a full 200 metal as opposed to just dropping your shotgun, which is 100 metal. But anyways, both teams getting set. You can see Banny's got some tricky stickies here. That is what he's known for. eMg has already warmed up with that best of 3 that they played against Blight, while Complexity, this is their first match of the day, with that aforementioned map on Badlands that went to eMg's way, but very close, 5-4. Now, Fragile's just staying out here, not really pushing with his team too much. Really can't risk that Uber right away. We can see Mackie is all the way back over here on the C point, just watching the A exit, waiting for the Complexity team to capture this A point, which is almost always a given in Gravel Pit. Rarely do you see much of a serious defense up on the A point. You know, it's just too hard to defend, and if a team pushes you on B, even after trying A and then failing, if they then switch to B, it just doesn't work out. So the teams just decide to stick with B. And unfortunately, that is one of the downsides of Gravel Pit, but no other attack-defense map has really come in yet that can replace Gravel Pit. So I still love it, though. It's classic. And we can see here, take a look at the eMg defense. I also noticed there an artifact that's going on. I'll fill it in more later when we have less action. Banny, good use of these stickies here and sitting them out, but just kind of holding the team back a little bit, not actually going to be able to stop the push of Complexity. Going to be coming out of this long tunnel here. Enigma, he's in game, that's online, using the heavy to just kind of brute force his way out here. Uber coming in on the soldier, and Giggly picks up his sentry gun to move it back on the house. Good use of sentry gun ability there. And Relic taking out that dispenser, which is a big loss, losing the dispenser. But it's been a good Uber by Shade. Not much damage spread around. Now YZ50 coming on the back here, though. And look at this great stuff. Getting 2 kills already. Carnage and the Fragile. And then going to chip damage, take down Enigma with just a little bit extra damage. Now, the viewers, you as eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed that when the first-person perspective, like right here, the red team is actually on the bottom left-hand side, and the blue team is on the bottom right-hand side. That was just a little HUD problem with the spectators when I was recording. It's going to be fixed when we get to the next set of this match, so just try to bear with us. You see, first person, it's going to switch around. But Justin working out the side here of the long, just lobbing these pipes over, working his angles. Banning gets a kill on Relic in the meantime. Third person shot, you can see he's getting a nice angle on those pipes. The whole team back there. And Enigma getting gunned down by YZ50 as his bong juice runs out. So Complexity's just building the Uber here. and a solid defense from EMG. Now this is a stopwatch format, so really the longer they can delay complexity here, the better. That gives them more time to attack the point when they're on offense. See, complexity's coming out of the short tunnel right now. It's by the shack. One of those soldiers getting up on the roof. Control of the roof is so crucial. And you can see he's lobbing those rockets down there. Banny, good stickies here. Good pressure on the Fragile, who pops Uber on TLR. And then Banny lobbing more stickies up top. And Relic actually finishes Mackie before Banny takes him down. You see somebody is still over there behind the rock. And Banny coming in to assist his teammates. Just trying to clean up here. And Complexity's down to the Fragile, who's just going to walk towards the A tunnel. Banny going to lock this entrance off with a couple stickies. Camera catching up to Fragile. See him over here. And looks like they might switch approaches as his whole team's over here. And Mackey's kind of anticipate that. Looks like he's running Sniper and just watching that connector. And it looks like Complexity's going for it. He waits for the medic. Oh, nice fully charged body shot. Fragile goes down. Let's watch it in slow motion. Oh, that was clutch. Good decision making from Mackie there. And that's where the off-classing just really shines. And I mean, Mackie is like an off-class hero. It's pretty undeniable. And that was just really heads-up play. Over here we see Shade, TLR in response to the Fragile getting body shotted down. TLR just went nutty and put a ton of pressure on Shade, but not quite able to finish him off. And Mackie, you'll notice too that Mackie has switched back over to Soldier, and then he took the teleporter and got out. Enigma's up on top of the roof. You can see it was Carnage dying real quick. Enigma's still up there. See just a little peek of him there. We'll see when he decides to come down and put his ambush on. There he is, making his move. One shot on Shade that didn't land. Now coming in. Shade's still not taking much damage. And almost at full health. Oh, Enigma's down to 5 and finished off by the shotgun engineer kill over by Giggly. Justin getting stuck out of position. Tyrone coming over to help. Banny finishes him off. You see Mackie is back over on A watching the choke. Really, back at C point watching that exit from A. So, just keeping tabs on where Complexity might be attacking from. And so far, this has been a really good hold from EMG. Nice to see effective use of the off-classing. And it's almost a Dignitas strategy of not running 2 players of any class. That's Prolander right there. And Giggly again picked up the sentry, but then actually it looks like he got exploded by that pipe, so it took the sentry gun down in the process. Good Uber by Shade. He's getting pushed on now by Relic inside the house. TLR backing him up on the dark side of the house. And kind of falling back to his team a little bit. Solely on the roof. I'm not sure who that is. TLR jumping up there. Oh, great rocket killing Tyrone. And then Craters. YZ50 getting credit for the kill, but he goes down to Relic. And Banny back on that ramp. Mackie jumping up here. Body shotted down by Carnage. Great stuff there. And Fragile holding together with one of his scouts. That must have been Enigma. And Relic getting the kill on Giggly. So Complexity finally going to be able to take this point. But, wow. Those are noisemakers right there that you're hearing, ladies and gentlemen. And Carnage and Enigma apparently packing them for just this special occasion. Those, of course, are from the Halloween special. And you can just throw them out there and make noise. So, great stuff. Fun times. Giggly running heavy weapons guy while Mackie on the Pyro. Again, showing us the off class. Banny gets a sticky kill on TLR. Not sure where that was, but must have been inside that connector over there. Now, there's so many doors it gets confusing, but the best way to call out the doors is starting from counterclockwise left. Or sorry, clockwise. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 being the tunnel, 1 being the far left, 2 being where those rocket spam's coming out from right now. And Mackie just kind of looking to use his air blast a little bit, minimize the spam. And YZ50 poking out here. Trying to keep some pressure on Carnage, who's running Sniper. Carnage looking to switch positions. Combos on the right side. Well, Complexity's kind of got a 2-pronged attack going on. No kills for them yet. And Mackie, Pyro on the top of the tower. Carnage still coming out here. Enigma picked up a kill on YZ50. Uber coming out. Both soldiers Uber. Mackie out here on the tower. Here comes the air blast. Getting these soldiers out of here. Goodbye. But look at this. Nice rocket finishes off Mackie. Rocket to the face. And EMG pretty banged up. Giggly goes down as well to a headshot from Carnage. You see Solely missed his jump here, but Enigma coming up the tower, takes out Shade, and staying up here. He's over at half health, 10 health now though, and gets the kill on Tyrone, who really only had YZ50 for backup, but too many players from Complexity up on top of the Spire. Great stuff from there from Complexity, and they're going to take the first set, or sorry, the first half of the set with a 7:34 time. That's not particularly fast, just being honest. It's certainly a time that you can hold, but you know, even if the team gets a 9-minute capture, you can hold a 7:34. So I mean, it goes either way. Certainly, if eMg gets a fast offense here, the first set is going to be going their way. Now, Complexity, you can see we got Carnage over here at the at the A point. Another missed call, excuse me. Just setting up a little sentry gun here and just trying to cause a diversion. Enigma is engineer on the other side, doing the same thing. Doing on the B side, actually setting up their sentry gun. So the scout's coming out, but you can see Justin's actually relaying his stickies, making them explode one by one. Sentry gun getting spotted by the bonk scout, and dispenser already goes down. No luck for Carnage there. Oh, coming in on Banny. Oh, there he goes, actually. Good stuff, finishing him off with the shotgun. Banny dropped some swear words, and Carnage having a laugh. In the end, he does make it worth his while to switch engineer there. And Mackie had been running sniper, I guess trying to stir it up over on the B point. No luck for him, and Shade is back here. So, you know, pretty typical opening. You know, I mean, even though we had some madness, at the same time, like, A point was captured and eMg's ready to go. So, we're going to roll out on B side and see what happens. YZ running sniper, trying to just keep the roof clear and see what he can get. Looks like Justin and Complexity in their red custom uniforms, hiding in the back a little bit. Justin, ooh, out of position. Great rockets, down to 5 health, trying to finish him off, and he does. Mackie being aggressive, getting kills. That's what Mackie does as a Roman soldier, and catching Justin. Oh, an air shot, bit of an air shot, tossing that soldier up. Uber popped. Shade was actually took some damage by himself, so it wasn't just to save Tyrone. But Complexity now triggering theirs. Barney jumping over the top, getting on the roof. And Shade back there with a scout. Giggly put pressure on the soldier now. Carnage goes down as well for Complexity. Fragile down as well. Barney getting kills. Kills from everybody. I mean, Giggly got a kill. YZ50 got a snipe. Huge stuff. Not only are they capturing B, but they are pushing forward. They want more. So quick stuff there on B, and it's tough to say whether it's easier to hold B for a long amount of time or C, but certainly, you know, B is your first chance to put up a solid defense. So anytime you give that up quickly, you've given eMg plenty of time to work with his C point here. Fragile actually fell off the railing there for a little bit. Slight misstep. Literally. Nyuk, 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 nyuk. So eMg just kind of working the side pressure, popping a little bit early. Shade didn't take any rockets, but also taking no chances. They saw Justin over there, didn't want a crazy pop. And a jump on the tower, but Carnage as heavy takes care of him. Shade doing good dodging, but nobody's with him anymore. And players going down. Shade going to get cornered as well. Tyrone's the only one up. Complexity driving off the first push of eMg. Great stuff there. Now, these custom uniforms, you can find them on the eXtelevision website, though I have to admit the eMg uniforms as they are posted they were the EG uniforms. But eMg has already been featured in those uniforms once. They've made a rightful claim. I'll update those on the website alongside the correct capture point logo for eMg. You see Mackie playing spy back here, but Justin's going to spot him, so put a stop to any shenanigans there. Now, with the custom team uniforms, you know, any team that wants to be featured on eXtv with custom uniforms can send me a uniform set. I do have a tutorial on my website about how to create those custom skins. So if you have a team and you create a set of uniforms, I would love to feature those on eXtv. especially if you were like featured in a league final somewhere in the world or something really cool. Or honestly, if it's just a fun match and you want me to review your demo and give you my third-person external spectator critiques. So, EMG working the side here. They do have the Uber. No, there's some sticky shadiness, but decided to just go in anyways with the Uber. And one of the soldiers getting up on top of the roof. Good spot there on top of Spire. He goes down there, but still is kind of forced a reply from Complexity. Uber going on their side, and this push looks like oh, it's going to come down to Mackie. Mackie and Shade on the point, but oh, Justin jumping over the top. Relic gets up there as well, and nuh-uh. Complexity knows how to run defense on Gravel Pit. I mean, traditionally speaking, Gravel Pit is Complexity's map. You know, I just think historically speaking, with Carnage and Relic, they've just really proven that, in Enigma, they've just really proven that they're very powerful on this map. But they have lost games on this map, so, you know, it's not like they're invulnerable on this map. And they have had plenty of roster shakeups. Oh, great sneak up by Enigma. Just caught the end of that on the third person, but he just like walked up behind Shade and gave him a meat shot to his back. Said, hello, meat shot. Carnage picked up kill on Banning as well, so EMG push is going to get delayed again. Just trying to cause some madness right now, get some pressure, maybe make something happen, because either way they're going to have to wait for Shade to get that Uber charge. So they're just holding off. Kind of a crazy exchange there. Relic getting a kill on YZ, but Carnage cratering and YZ getting credit for it. So good job, Carnage, and good job, YZ. Good job, YZ. I don't know what Carnage did there, but hey. So this LAN took place in Dallas, and reportedly was a fun affair for all players. So we got the double heavy Kritzkrieg here. Gonna be awesome. The Natasha is banned because it's overpowered. End of discussion. And players kind of want to switch over to limiting it to just one heavy. We'll see how that works out. But the Kritzkrieg coming in here, and Banny not really getting much out of it. But they did scare the Fragile into popping Uber. Soldier jumping up top. That's got to be Mackie. Oh, Tyrone. Excuse me. Mackie's running heavy. Of course it was Tyrone. So a little scout battle on the side here, but the heavy coming down as well. So YZ50, not much chance there. Though he is a beast and a half. EMG's got a minute on this, but this is Kritzkrieg's been a good decision. They scared the Uber out of the Fragile, and they're gonna have an opportunity to push with the Kritzkrieg before the Fragile has Uber. So at least they'll have a chance to attack there. Justin getting out of position, trying to 1v1 this heavy, and losing, I might add. So Mackie surviving that exchange, and the heavy, the Kritzkrieg Demo Man coming in. We all know that does wonders. Carnage going down, which is Crit's Stickies is a great counter to slow moving heavy. Fragile stuck at 99%, and TLR goes down. Oh no! Wow, that was a great round. So I'm going to take the opportunity here to tell YouTube to take a little advertising break. We'll see if they actually follow through on my advice or shift the timing somewhere else. But either way, thanks for watching the advertising and dealing with that and enjoying it. Big shout out to people who put the advertising on our channel. That helps us buy equipment and support our video editors and expand our coverage. So yes, thank you.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
So we just saw that sticky trap being placed. Sticky's going up on both sides of that door actually, and walking away so he can kind of do his nifty little trick again. Also there was two engineers, but a little bit weird. Here comes Carnage. Yeah, he built that outside of spawn, so it was a level 3, and he's going to be putting it down here sooner or later. Meanwhile, Mackie over here messing around a little bit, whipping out the direct hit. Direct hit, very unusual. He is also running the Gunslinger, I believe. And Justin, with that sticky trap madness, actually got YZ50, who was running Sniper. Mackie getting spotted, jumping over the top. And look at this, just two nice rockets on that sentry gun. So actually takes out Enigma's sentry gun with that direct hit madness. Direct hit is pretty crazy. You really don't see it very often. I mean, Sometimes it gets busted out, but it's just really hard to land your shots. You don't have splash damage, so it's not nearly as effective against scouts. You know, and I think that if some soldier, you know, practiced with it like crazy and just went exclusive direct hit, it would still be situationally okay. You know, it's just not the best weapon. But you can make some stuff happen, and Mackie is trying to make some stuff happen now, trying to get some counter air shots by people going up on the roof on him, and he's just barely getting out of there. We see him there, equalizer, 25 health, gonna run all the way back to the closet. Giggly picking up a kill on the teleporter, so Complexity, no way to hurry up reinforcements to this B defense they have going on. They are not quite busting out the Pro Lander Dignitas defense. They have 2 soldiers as opposed to 1 soldier, 1 scout, 1 sniper, 1 engineer. And attempted to get up top. YZ50 going down to a sticky trap somewhere. Sentry on the back side of the house getting spotted. Pretty classic spot by Enigma. And repairing it there as it was on flames. Banny here working out of the 2-door. And gets kill on Enigma as the sentry went down to Tyrone. So there's going to be no chance at getting a sentry back up right now. And Sticky's coming out. Oh, gets Relic as Relic was jumping in on him. And still playing footsie. Oh, getting popped in the air. Barely dodging a rocket. And getting another Sticky out on TLR. So taking out both soldiers is Banny. Still putting some pressure. Getting the final hit on the Fragile. And it's only Enigma up for Complexity. So this B point's going to fall. And this is a pretty good starting offensive push for EMG here. And Banny, you know, they haven't even captured the B point, and Banny just getting forward and getting pressure, seeing what's happening, and reporting back to his team. Actually getting hit by the flare gun there, and being forced to run back as he's on fire. See a little jump up here, good Sticky coming up, and getting the damage. Mackie on top of the roof, his back spot. When actually takes a rocket from himself, which pushes him down, so not quite successful there. Fragile coming under pressure, down to half health, and still some heat coming on him. Wow, direct rocket hit by Tyrone. Fragile's down, Banny's on the point, everything else is getting cleared out. Great offense from EMG there. So that's the first half of the second set, and Complexity is going to have a speedier offensive push than EMG. Now, this map replay, our turnaround on it has been a little bit faster. I didn't really get the full recording of the first person, but you can see we did do a good mix of first person and third person on this video series. We are going to get work started on the next map of this ESEA LAN soon, and this will just be something that takes us time to get these out, but we are going to have full coverage of this Season 7 LAN. Fairly full coverage. We're doing about 4 maps, all the really key maps of all the matchups. So about to go live here on the second set, or second half of the second set, with the double bonk scouts coming out. They're going to see that level 1 sentry not quite getting up to the high level yet, so that goes down. And YZ50 was actually already back at spawn, so just kind of a throwaway there, and he's switched over to scout. So you see that sticky trap up there that Banny set, blowing it finally, and Enigma goes down to it. So nice spot, and actually the spot on the railing had been spotted and shot off on that little small wood ledge. So they saw one of his traps, did not see the second, and gets a nice little kill there. Banny and his debts doing work. Now Enigma, he got killed as a scout, so he said, okay, well, I'm going to go heavy, and they're going to try this heavy push again. Taking them just a little second to get a little bit longer than maybe it could to get ready to push out here. Carnage running sniper on backup as well, and you know, some spam coming in. And Enigma takes 1 pill, and wow, good dodge in there. Only takes 1 more shot, and now getting the heals. TLR goes down to Stickies. Big loss on this push already. TLR is such an offensive weapon. Relic jumping up and on top of the roof, seeing if he can get some pressure. He's getting chased down. Forces the pop, so Complexity has a slight advantage in that respect. But getting pushed back far and then forced to pop. So, I mean, they fell back, then forced to pop, and they're not going to be able to get good offensive pressure with this pop. And Complexity, Fragile, is down to like 50 health. So He's got to be careful while he's forward here. So that whole situation worked out pretty well for EMG. Teleporter going down, Tyrone going down as well. So, I mean, Complexity's still getting good pressure, especially as Giggly goes down. So, you know, EMG, see where their players are here. Nobody forward. It's just Mackie looking to close here. Carnage sees him, though, and Mackie's just going to fall back, stay alive, hold the defense at C. And Carnage pushing out here, sees the stickies. And just trying to get some peek here at Banny. Nothing going on though. It's the rest of Complexity working to get set up in this 2-door. Number 2 coming out here with the Uber right away. TLR, oh, trying to jump up, hits that ledge though. Now coming around though, getting pushed back by the Sentry Gun. Now he's dropped to the bottom. Relic down as well. TRR getting cleared out by YZ50 with 2 shotgun kills. And yeah, things just not going. Oh, check out this slow-mo. And great rocket by Tyrone. He jumped off the tower as Justin blew up his debts. And then fell back down. And great kill there. Great kill there. Giggly at the top with the heavy weapons as well. Drove off Carnage. And Enigma and Carnage calling out the GG as this is Relic, their most forward player. And he has no chance whatsoever to get up here. So that's the upper bracket finals for EMG. Complexity put down to lower bracket. We'll be seeing a map with them coming up next. Once we get done finishing producing that. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We hope you see you again soon. And also, you know, check in again for more major news coming from eXtv, doing it up big. Peace out.